Hello everyone, my name is Patrick from Promark Solutions, and today we're going to talk about a wonderful product which is called DMS, that means Device Management Systems, which is which is developed by Promark Solutions. What it does is it helps the user, maybe a principal or an IT head of a school, to monitor and control all the panels which are located in the school or even in remote places. So I'm going to run you through the various features which this DMS has, and I'm going to explain to you point by point. So let's start. What you can see right now is our dashboard. In this, we have this on the left hand side, we have dashboard, then we have the device itself, and then command resources and user. And what you see on the screen, let me just point it out, is one is all the equipments, which means that the number one tab out here, which tells us that all the equipments which are currently currently connected with the DMS. It can be in any location, and we have right now one panel which is interactive flat panel display, which is connected to our device, and the location it's showing out here down below in the map is Chandigarh. So there's one, and the total number of users is also one. Online user is one at the moment, and this is the city and city ranking. If we have several panels located in different parts of the city or in the same school, all will be displayed out here. All will be displayed on particular uh, this particular square out here. And then if you look down, if you look below, what we have is this we have is number of devices. If you want to see a graphical representation, you want to see a graphical representation of what we have, how many devices we have, we can go here, and this displays the graphical representation of the number of panels which are associated with our DMS out here. And then on top, if you see, there is this equipment warning and device registration. Equipment warning is, let me just explain to you. Let me click on this and go to the settings. What it does is it any exception to the applications, any exceptions, I'm just turning it on out here. Application exception warnings means if anything goes wrong with all the applications or any particular applications, it will give us a warning sign. And the other one is also a network exception warning. What this does is if there is any issues regarding the network, a warning sign will be communicated to us. And how it's going to be communicate to us, I'll let you know. If you see below out here, we have this email. We can bind the email for notifications, and we will receive a notification if there is any problem out here in these two. And we can add several warning items out here. Let me click on this, and you see the number one is the remaining capacity. Now our panels have got 128 GB internal storage memory, and if we are running out of space and if we have utilized a lot of space out here, and let's say only 5 or 10 GB is left, we can program it out here. We can write it if it's more than, let's say, more than 5 GB, more than 5 GB out here. If only 5 GB is, or we'll say less than, let's say less than 5 GB space is left, less than 5 GB space, 5 GB space is left, then if you turn the sure, we will get a warning. We will get a warning notification in our email via our email. And the other one is the temperature. Here we can also program the temperature. If the temperature exceeds, that is more than exceeds, let's say 40 degrees Celsius, 40, and we have to 40 degrees Celsius from here. We can also have 40 degrees. It exceeds 40 degrees, then again we will get a warning notification in our email. And the third point we can also add here as a warning sign is running time. If the running time of one particular panel is, let's say, more than, what we can say is more than, let's say, 8 hours, more than 8 hours, and we write hours out here, 8 hours, then we will get a warning notification via an email. When we press sure, so this will get logged in out here, and whenever there is one of these criterias, then we will get a notification in our via our email. Device registration is when we buy this device, when we buy this software, we have to register. So this is done from our end from here. Language is English and I'm the user. My name is Patrick out here once again. And now let's go to the device out here. Look at the dashboard. We're going to the device. And in this device, we have one device right now at the moment here. And we go into the details. When we go into the details, what we see out here is it has given the entire configuration of the device ID, CPU model, operating temperature right now is 36 degrees centigrade, operating system Android 14, which is Android 14 out here, IP address, and all these things are out here. And let's go to the see more. What see more out here? See more again is telling us about the storage. How much storage capacity we have used. 23.32% has been used. Memory, which has been used, is 38% out here. And the basic settings below out here. Let me just come here. The basic settings, let me just move this little this side. I'm coming little this side. The basic settings of the volume, the volume is here, 63% brightness, and we can have all the settings, change it according to what we like. Coming back to our device status right now, we go back on top. If you see out here, we have this device status. We've just finished with what memory and all is here. And now if you look on the right hand side, we have this app list. There are a lot of apps which we have been used during the entire week. So we won't get a daily data, but we will try to get a weekly data. So we press on this weekly data, and here we find how many apps we have used and for how long we have used. All the apps which are right now on that particular panel here on this side. And on the right hand side, if you see on the right hand side is my Wi-Fi, which Wi-Fi I'm using, IP address, OS version, MAC address, running time, cumulative time, and all that. And now if I want all this data, if I wanted to save it, I can save it and export it in an Excel file. So I press this export button out here, and what it does is it exports all the data which we have. It exports it in an Excel format, which I can save, and then I'll just open it for you on the right hand side. If you can see it, I open this Excel file and I have all the data in this, which tells me all the apps, how many hours I have used each one of those apps. Now it's download out here. I come back here and I can check all the data out here. Okay, let's move forward here. Let's move forward. And now I'm moving forward to our basic training. I'll just stop this for a minute. Out here, as I was sharing, now we have this panel onto our screen, and I just go out here and enables this remote control. And after this remote control, I've come to the home page where we can see the whiteboard here, and I'm opening the whiteboard. The whiteboard is open, and now I can see all the icons below out here. So let me try one icon, and let's try this tools out here where we have 2D and 3D images. So I'll just pick out one of them, the 2D image out here, and I can made a star out here. I can use all the other functions also out here, and that will reflect on the panel wherever it is located out there. So let me just go back from here. So what I do is we've also got this video recording out here. I can also start recording of what all I'm doing out here on this particular panel. I can start recording from here. So I'm again going back to my home page. I've come back to the home page out here, and then I'm closing this particular screen recording feature out here, and now I'm moving down. We have this camera screen out here. If we have attached a camera onto a webcam onto our panel, we can see the entire class from here, and I'm sure to how it's done. We just tap on this, and what it does this real-time monitoring of the camera. As you can see, the camera is placed on top of the panel, and it has captured the entire room, and we can see how we are recording out here. So again, I'm closing this app, confirming it, and if you're on the right hand side, if you can see all the application menus out here, there are about 30 applications out here, and 1 2 3 4, it goes up to 30 applications. And on the right hand side, you can see that I can disable the app, I can uninstall the app, and I can clear all the data. If there's any data in any of these apps which need to be cleared, I can do all that on my right hand side out here. I'm going down further, and then we have this equipment control feature out here, where you can see a lot of features out here, a lot of features. And then the first one is the shortcut commands. One is if you want to shut down any particular panel. Now we have taken one panel which started off with. So we can shut down the panel, we can reboot it, we can set the alarm, we can reset. We can also set up a screen lock in this, and I'll show it to you how it's done. Press the screen lock, and it's asking me to confirm. And now the screen lock has been done successfully. And if I want to unlock the screen lock, I just go and I just confirm the screen unlock feature out here, and we can see that the screen lock has been unlocked out here. Then we can move down to the scheduled power on and off. This is a very important feature here which they can use. I can schedule the power on of all the panels every day, 7 days of a week, and I can select the time out here. In the morning, the school starts at 8:39. So let me say it as 9 o'clock in the morning. 9 o'clock in the morning, the panels will turn on, and I can schedule power off at, let's say, 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. So I can schedule the power turn off at 2 o'clock. So what will happen is every day in the morning, if I select all these Monday to Sunday, if I select all of them, so the scheduled power on will start at 9 a.m. and power off will be taking place at 2 p.m. every day. So when I press this send, it comes into activation. And then we have screen lock, as I mentioned. Another important feature on this DMS platform is the send a message. If the administrator out here or the principal wants to send a message, a text message, she can do this by just simply writing. I'll just show it to you. And I'm saying that teachers please turn off your lights and fans in the classrooms at 2 p.m. And I want to send this message to all the panels wherever this is located, and I'll just say the send. And then you can see the message has been sent successfully. And there are two ways of sending a message. One is pop-up message, and then I can also do a marquee message. And then I say send, and then you will see that the marquee message, it will come out there on top of the panel. The teachers, please turn off your lights and fans in the classrooms at 2 p.m. This is the way we do it. We can also set up the timing of the marquee message or a pop-up message to be on the screen for however long we want it. We can set up the hours and minutes out here. So this is the way we do our text message. And now I'll show you how we do a picture. If I want to send a picture out here, I just go into my laptop and I choose a picture from here. I'll just take a minute out here. So I'm going to my downloads and I am choosing a picture of a nature image out here, and it's come out, and I want to send it to the screen. And here I have the nature image on the screen. That's how we choose this nature image on the screen. Now suppose I want to send a video, any type of video also, I can do that. Again, I go to my video option out here, choose a particular video from my laptop, and let me just go to this, and I'm choosing this video from here. It'll take another minute. Here, let me just choose again. Let me just go on to my downloads only here, downloads, and I'm going to this nature, and I've taken this out here, and I want to send this video onto my screen, and here I have this video onto my screen from here. So I can do all this from my laptop itself. Also, what I can do is I can, if I want to stream any live video, what I can press this streaming icon out here, and we can have live streaming out here. Also, if I want to send a web page, a link, I can just copy the link from here and I can send it and it will go to the respective uh, classrooms and panels out here. So that is one way. And let's come down here. If I want to send a file in the similar manner, I can choose a file from here and I can send it out there. Also, let me just come back here and if I want to install any APK file from here, I can install it. I can also forbid anybody installing an APK file. I can go and do that. And if I have a language switch to different languages, I can do that. Currently, we have only English available in the Indian context. And then we have multi-user management. This is a very good feature out here. It's called the multi-user management. What it does is in this, we can assign a username and a password to the different users who are going to be using that particular panel. It could be about 4 or 5 teachers or any number of teachers using that one particular panel. They can assign a username and password and only they will be able to operate the panel after initiating their username and password on this. And in case after that, if we need to have some kind of a firmware upgrade on the particular panel, we can do that with the help of this firmware upgrade out here, and we can upgrade a number of panels, whatever is listed on our DMS out here, they can be upgraded. So this is the way we can operate all this equipment control